Hello, gorgeous soul. If we haven't met before, welcome. I'm Jessie Patterson, and I invite you to subscribe and let's be friends to create a life that loves you back. Today, I'm going to share with you the one tool I use to expand my time and to create a better world. This one tool can truly change your life. So let's dive in. Many of us today are feeling distracted and disconnected. But if you want to feel focused and connected, this is for you. Do your days currently feel something like this? You have the best intentions to get so much done throughout the day. You're working hard, and then all of a sudden you're checking your phone, checking emails. You end up maybe checking a few social medias as well. And then before you know it, now you're on the news. And this pattern is happening throughout the day, and then you get back to work and you have this goal that you're working on. And then before you know it, you're checking your likes on social media or checking emails, and the day is just getting away from you time and time again. I know this to be true. This used to be my entire life. So I get it and do not feel bad. Getting distracted all day long and going in this vicious cycle and then trying to go back to work and get things done with work. And by the end of the day, you're feeling exhausted and drained and beating yourself up about how much you just wish you'd get stuff done. And then you often go home or work later in the evening with the intentions that you believe you can get it done, but you're feeling exhausted. And I'm here to let you know that there's another way. We also end up on our phones before we even realize it. Even out on dates where we're really trying to be in the moment, we end up on our phones without noticing it. Or when we're spending time with our friends. It just happens, and it's okay. I used to be this way as well. Where you're trying to go into the evening and you're going to sleep, and then you end up on your phone. By the end of the day, you just feel distracted, overwhelmed, and really worried about the state of the world. And I just want to let you know there's another way. 70% of couples reported that smartphone interruptions have negatively impacted their relationships. Today, we spend more time on our devices than with anyone or anything else. And we're only productive 12 and a half hours a week on average. But this can change, so do not worry, my friends. What if your phone can actually help improve your life? And I know this to be true. And it can also help improve the environment. I also know this to be true. I want to introduce one of my favorite apps. It's called the Forest app, and it helps you stay focused and be present. The Forest app really will change your life. It's one of my favorite apps of all time. And here's a quick summary of what you can see what the app looks like. Forest is an app that helps you stay focused on the important things in life, the things that you truly want to stay focused on. And whenever you stay focused, you end up planting a tree. It gamifies it. And you can see this app has been featured in so many top publications. It's one of the top productivity apps in 136 countries. And this app does require a purchase, but it's only $3.99. And that adds up to less than a penny a day. And I promise you, one use, this app can transform and you can really expand your time to get more done in less time. And then you can gamify and show how your productivity is adding up over time with this forest, and you can really see how this app will help you stay focused. Plus, when you stay focused, you get to plant a real tree in real life, as the Forest app has a partnership with Trees for the Future. And as your points add up, as you commit to being more focused, you earn up points that then you can trade in and plant real trees. And it is so rewarding. With so much going on in the world, when you just take the small actions, you can see how things add up. And I absolutely love this quote that is from one of the users. It says, "The Forest app is great. It works like a phone game, but it's a phone game that gives you time rather than taking it away." I mean, who doesn't need that right now, right? So first, when using this, you pull out the app. And then you select the deep focus mode, which is my favorite way to really just hone in. And then you select the time. You can start small. I suggest starting with only 15 minutes or 10 minutes to get you started. Here it shows when you can select for 15 minutes and then you press plan. And you can see it start counting down. Here that it shows on the home screen when you close it, that it shows I'm focused and working. And this is one of the tags that I've set. I'll walk you through that in the end of the video. And then it just reminds you, plant a tree, put down your phone. And it's just such a nice little nudge. I find the biggest changes happen with the little nudges that remind you, oh yeah, I'm working on something. And then when you go to pick up your phone, it will show that you're in a deep focus mode for an app that you want to use. So it's just a little reminder. And you can pause the apps that you choose when you're in this app that connects to your screen time. And then I really suggest not putting the phone in a place that you can see it. I suggest when you commit to using this app for small periods of time that you work up, you place the phone behind your computer and you shut off the volume. This way, it will really magically help you expand. And then at the end, it will tell you successfully focused for the 15 minutes or the 1 hour, and it will show the points that you've earned. And then last, I suggest that you celebrate. And I have a video link up above to show you the true importance and faster. And you might be thinking, this won't work for me. And I find anytime you feel that change is on the other side of that resistance. And instead ask yourself, how can I use this app to expand my time? And this can help you. And then if you do need to give up when you've planted a tree, you just go in and you say, are you sure you want to give up? You say, give up. And then you can either delete the record or keep the record. And then it will just show, oops, you can do better next time, which is just such a great reminder that next time things will keep improving. And then I really like to customize my tags. I'll have a video link up above and down below where you can see the power of labeling the things that you're working on with affirmations. And so here you can see some of them that I have, and under where you can just quickly see that I am focused, I am expanding. And here you can see I have favorites. So when you're regularly using a certain time interval, like I'm focused for an hour or I'm resting, I turn that on in the evening to make sure I have time off my phone, or then my magnetic morning. So these are some of the ones that I'm using regularly. And when you go in and put in your planning settings, there's just a little like button next to it where then you can favorite it. So each time you go in, you can just have those favorite ones that you're working towards. And I suggest starting small, start with one area and then build up. And what this can do is it can truly help you have the focus time off your phone, to create that magnetic morning routine, to have more productive work and do more in less time. It can help you have better, more meaningful relationships when you guys are actually both going on the Focus app and giving yourself time without the distractions and being fully present. And in the process, you'll be planting trees that are helping the environment and helping make the better world that we believe. So at the end of the day, you can celebrate and you can really feel good on not get distracted by my phone and building up. So start with 15 minutes and build up. I was not this focused when I first started. And so just slowly work in and figure out how this can work for you. And then I also suggest you placing the Forest app where your top app is being currently used, whether that's Instagram or email, you know what your favorite app is, place it there as a little nudge to remind you to do this, because love, it's the small nudges that will help make the biggest changes. So what I want you to do today is to commit, download the app, open it, invest the juicy $3.99 to help transform your life. I promise one use, this app can transform everything. And then commit to using it. Go all in. Tell yourself you know that you're going to do this. Put the app in the location of where one of your top apps is used today to help remind you and nudge you. Start customizing your tags. Start with one about I'm focused at work, I'm expanding my time. Figure out the words that work for you. Start small and build up. Start with 10 to 15 minutes and then slowly over time build up to an hour or longer. But what I want you to do is start small and celebrate and then keep increasing the time. And then as you feel good and do this, you'll stay consistent. And I promise you it's the consistency that really creates the transformation. And then watch and celebrate as your time expands and then you start seeing the in real life tree certificates that you are helping create a better world. I'm going to leave you today with a nugget of inspiration from a Chinese proverb that says the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. So you can get more done in less time and expand your time and do better for the world. So I'm so excited to hear in your comments below how you're using this app to truly transform the goals that you're working towards. I believe in you. I know your success is inevitable. I'm giving you a big hug, sending you lots of love, and I'll see you next time.